Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to give you a clear idea about email drafting skills in Office. So, as many of them would have been knowing, like we interact with customers or clients, third-party vendors in US or UK based on the client which we are into. So, the drafting skills, in case if we are reaching out to them for any information, so the way we draft it with clear details makes a lot it's very important. So I'm going to give you each and every scenarios. So there are multiple scenarios which has been uh, updated here. So let me give you a clarity on this. So initially try to address the people like hello and that particular person whom you are sending the email, who are in US or if not a client or a vendor. Okay, so hello, mention that name, and you can address hope you are doing good and post that. So it depends on each and every scenarios, like based on the request, like what kind of reply or which you are expecting from them. So they have covered multiple scenarios. So let us read this first pointer. Thank you for the quick reply on the below request. So that means like we have already got a reply from the client and we are replying him that we have received the email. And then later part, after doing further research, we got to know that this is the issue or this is a thing happened. Hence, we have taken a necessary action for the same. I think we can correct this for the same and no further assistance required from your end. So what happens when we are trying to send an email, and if we are getting to know if there is anything which we can sort it out, or which if that request is already been sorted, we can try to reply to the client or vendor party that we have done a research and we are taking a necessary action on that particular case. Next pointer is this email is in regards with the subject mentioned. Okay, subject mentioned, and you can mention like whatever the scenario based. However, kindly let us know if whatever the action has to be taken, so you can make some changes. I'm just giving an idea like the way you can start the conversation with the in the email. And every time it's difficult to take help of someone, so it's better to have uh, this kind of information. Once you get an idea like what are the ways of drafting a mail to the third party people in the US or UK. Next is in case if you need only the details, okay, then we can mention address the person, just mention us we need further assistance for the below, and you can mention like whatever details are needed. Give them the necessary details like necessary uh, request number or case ID, so that you can try to so that they can try to check the necessary information. Next is request you to please let us know what action needs to be taken on this particular case, and you can mention that particular case ID. So right now I've mentioned in certain short forms, so but make sure that you are putting everything in a full form method. Next is please let us know if we can go ahead with this particular action which can be taken. So this is also like taking a approval from the person where we can go ahead and take action. Okay, so please let us know if we can go ahead with dash. And next pointer, with regards to the attached notification. So for example, you are attaching a particular proof. So you can mention this with regards to the attached notification for the subject mentioned case based on the case ID. Could you please help us know if whatever action has to be taken? Next sentence, request you to please make necessary changes and notify us once this is fixed, or once this issue is fixed. Okay, so once you are like if you are requesting them to make any changes, okay, and once you need a reply from them, then you can mention this to make a necessary changes from their end. And reply notify us means just let us know once this issue has been fixed. Next scenario, this email is regards with uh, a particular case, okay, for which we have reached out to a person. So this is a person name on this particular date. However, we have received response from that person whom we have reached them initially, and they have mentioned us like stating that this is the reason. So request you to, so that is the one more scenario. I'm repeating it again, the eighth one. This email is regards with XYZ, like 123, the case ID, or whichever, for which we have reached out to John or Robert on date, on whichever date you have sent to them. However, and use this word however, it usually helps you to make a proper sentence. However, we have received a response from the concerned person. Mention the person name stating that what they have replied. Next one, request you to provide the particular details, okay, like what exact details you need and for what case ID or what particular case you are referring to. And initially, as usual, you can mention that hello and that person name, and it should be first name, not necessary to put full name of the particular vendor or client. 10th point, below are the details on the this particular request. Okay, okay, then request you to update, or if you want you can add request you to please update this and submit, full stop. And last point, following, for example, if you are sending an email and if you are not getting a response, you can do a follow up like once in 10 or once in 15 days till you get a response. And before you do that, you can just check whatever is the necessary time which has to be taken. Just mention it as following up on the below request, and whichever request, like whichever related to you are referring to, then you can mention please assist. So these are the things which can really help. And if you feel that whenever you are working in a firm and if there are such kind of scenarios, make a note of it, because when you are getting a similar scenario, it will be helpful for you to draft by yourself rather than depending on your colleagues. I hope this is little different, where you can learn something new when you have joined in a new company, or if not, it's yeah, even freshers, you people can even learn a lot of things from this particular session. Now I'll cover one more thing, which is out of office. So coming to the out of office, so whenever you are on a vacation, planned leave, or if any long leave if you are into, please make sure that you are making a automatic reply. In case if anyone is reaching out to a particular case, or if you are not there, at least they can reach out to the concerned person in your team. And in Outlook, Microsoft Outlook, we have an option where we can send the out of office during certain dates, or you can select the date from which date to when, and the time range as well. So if you select it, so that from that particular time, out of office will, it will start and they will get a mail. And out of office is also like it's inside the company as well as outside the organization. As much as possible, my request is never share your official mail ID if you are an analyst or senior analyst, or so when you are a HR, they have access to share, but but never share your official ID in any of the platform, because you get unnecessary mail. Or if you want to refer, tell them to share it to your WhatsApp or your personal mail ID. Or because if you are getting too many emails from a different person, it will even affect you in your company, because not all the companies will support getting resumes and you are able to call or shortlist or refer them, because mostly these reference should be done based on the procedure, from based on the company's procedure. So what is the format which can be given is, in simple words, just put hello, no need to address anyone, just put hello. I will be out of office and I will not have an access to emails. I will be back on whichever date. Okay, like mention the day, month, year, which part of week you will be back on, like Monday or Friday. And next, leave one line, then mention please email, and mention that mail ID. Just mention your team leader mail ID who is taking care of you, or if not, your colleague who is into a same process, who can handle whatever your in case of your absence, he can handle it. Or you can check who is the point of contact. If you are not there in your teams, you can add that person for immediate assistance, then full stop. Otherwise, I will respond to your emails as soon as possible upon my return. And then put thank you for your email, and below just add a sentence: for any escalation, please reach out to, and put your reporting manager mail ID. It's just like, for general purpose we put escalations, but in case if your team lead is absent and if even he is in out of office, the concerned person who are drafting a email, so they can send an email to the your reporting manager and mention thank you and your name. So this is the out of office format. So try to implement this when you're working in any company, so that if anyone in your absence, they will get an idea that you would be back on a certain date, or they will get a delayed response. I hope this video helped giving a clarity on both the topics. And in case in future, if I get any other information or scenarios or uh, related to any important topics, I'll definitely cover it. Thank you all, and thank you for supporting. And meanwhile, I have seen like many people commenting on my post on one of the video for ANZ interview. So as much as possible, try your best in learning how to draft a mail, because email writing round they would be having it. And my mail ID is already mentioned in most of the comments. So in case if any queries, do reach out to me, I will clarify you, and try to respond me when we are calling to you. Not like keep your mobile nearby, and make sure you are not missing any call, because we don't be available every time when you would be free, because we are held up with multiple stuffs. So, and thanks for subscribing and supporting, because initially I had very less subscribers, and but most of them have shared it. The more you share, it would definitely help multiple people, and let it reach many more people, and they get benefited. Thank you all.